Hey guys, today I'm going to be filming my everyday makeup look, which is kind of like a no makeup. I generally don't like to wear loads of makeup these days in the daytime, whereas now I'm trying to just like embrace it when I go out at night or something and wear less in the day, which I'm actually enjoying. And so this would be really good if you go to school or just like me, you just don't like wearing loads of makeup anymore. So for this look I'm just going to use concealer, but if you would rather use a foundation then that's totally fine and it's up to you. If I was going to use a foundation I'd probably use, if I was keeping it on the cheap side of things, I'd use this one, which is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour Stay Fresh foundation. I love this for oily skin, which I do have, and yeah, it definitely stays in place and it's not dewy or anything, it's quite matte. I know they do a matte version of it as well, which I haven't tried yet, but I might try that next. If I was going for a more expensive foundation, I'd probably wear my Estee Lauder Double Wear, which is, I would say, pretty similar to this one, except a lot more expensive. I mean, I do think it's better as well. It's less cakey, but I still love this one. So anyway, as I said, I'm just going to be using a concealer. What I've been using at the moment is this one, which everyone uses pretty much, which is the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Eraser Concealer. But I actually bought this in Ivory, which is the palest shade, because I thought it would like make my under eyes brighter, but it's actually so ridiculously pale that I just look weird. So I've been mixing it with this one, which is my favourite concealer, which is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I would say this is similar to the foundation I just showed you, even though they're different brands. They're good for oily skin and they're quite matte. Yeah, it's got pretty good coverage as well. I'm going to start with this one and just sort of put it under my eyes in like that triangular shape that everyone does. I'm trying so hard not to pull my face because I make the weirdest faces when I'm doing my makeup. I'm just going to put it on any blemishes. I've also figured that I always do this first, which I feel like a lot of people would actually hate me doing, because people always do it after they've done like eyeshadow, but what can you do? So I'm just going to dot some of this other one over the top, which is actually kind of too dark, like just a little too dark for my face, so I guess blending the two together actually works quite well. And then I'm going to get my foundation brush and just sort of blend it out. Let's go out and dance the night away. Going like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dance the night away. I am ready for that heartbreak. That's usually how it goes. I have done a billion mistakes before. Chances. I'm going like 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking at you when you're on the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ready for that heartbreak. I'm going like. There we go. I feel like that's alright. The next thing I literally need to do every day, doesn't matter what kind of makeup I'm wearing, is powder. So I am using this one because it's a trusty original favourite, the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. And I'm just using it in the shade Transparent because I think it's an absolute nightmare trying to match foundation. Trying to match powder to your skin when it's already hard enough trying to find the right foundation shade. So yeah, I'd start under my eyes because that's where it gets really oily. Well, it doesn't, but it just falls off my under eyes. And my forehead is an absolute nightmare. Chin, and just generally the rest of my face, really. Yeah. Ooh, Next thing I think we all know I need to do, bronze my face. So not that long ago I bought this one, which is the Freedom Pro Strobe palette with brush. I actually don't know what I did with the brush, but we all know it was just one of those flimsy ones. This is what comes in the palette. So basically like a light bronzy shade, a medium bronzy shade, and a really dark bronzy shade. And then this is like a highlighter. It's meant to be powder for like the lighter areas of your face, like here and here.
But I don't really do that. It's a bit much for me.
So I'm going to take this middle shade here, bronze my forehead to start with. I feel like your forehead is the most important part to bronze, just because it's so big, well mine is anyway, that if it's pale, it's really pale. So next, I'm gonna do my, I swear, every time I wear my favourite jeans, I get like makeup or something on them the first time I wear them. It's really stressful. It's funny how much makeup looks like so much harsher on camera. That side is questionable. Ready for that heartbreak? I missed you. Giving that kiss now. That's really not bad in real life, but it looks so offensive on camera. I really like you. Do you like me? Don't you wanna see what this could be? I am ready for that heartbreak. That's usually how it goes. A bourgeois blush, and it's in the shade Golden Rose. Actually, it's a really cute colour, and I really like how these smell, even though they kind of smell like banana. So yeah, I'm just gonna put this on this little Bobbi Brown brush I've got. Yeah, they're not that pigmented though, I've got to say that, but I kind of like that because I just dropped something before. Yeah. Ooh, baby, I am ready for that heartbreak. Yeah. Ooh, baby, I am ready. You know, I just think that's cute. Like, it's not that much, but it's just cute. Like, it just adds a bit of something. Heartbreak. Where you go, I follow. Let's go out and dance the night away. I am ready for that heartbreak. That's usually how. So the next thing I'm going to do is my eyebrows. I used to do pretty bold eyebrows, but I actually bought like a brow dye that worked a lot better than the one I was using before that. And yeah, I'm just trying to embrace the so sorry, I'm not even talking about what this is. This is the Soap and Glory Archery Volume Boost Brow Fibre Gel, and it's in the colour Talk of the Brown, which I think is the lighter brown shade, or it might be the darker brown. Oh, this is a weird order, I know, because people normally like fill them in before they brush them out, but I like to see what I'm dealing with. So I'm just gonna brush my brows out. Right, so basically after I've brushed out my brows, then I use this, which is the Soap and Glory Archery Brow Tint and Precision Shaping Pencil. So it's got like this felt tippy end, and it's also got an end that's more like a crayon. I tend to not use the crayon side that much because I feel like it doesn't add a lot of pigment, but I really like the felt tippy end for drawing in like finer like lines that look like hairs, obviously. I try not to do this too much. I feel like on the whole my brows are okay, it's just that they're a bit, I would like more of them. So I try and avoid this bit of my eyebrow as well, because I feel like if you overfill that, then you can tell that they're really filled in, if you know what I mean.
Keep on acting out like strangers, scream out loud. I will go if nothing changes, so change your heart.
See, I feel like even that just makes such a difference. Like, I've barely done anything at all, but I think it's up here at my, like, I don't have that many brow hairs at the top and in the arch as well, so I just think that that makes loads of difference. And then I will do a little bit here. It actually annoys me so much how different my eyebrows are. Okay, so generally the last thing I do is just mascara. I'll sometimes put a lipstick on, but I don't always feel it necessary. So for mascara, these are my favourite drugstore mascaras, so this has always been my favourite. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara in the shade Intense Black, and and then I tried this one, which is the Miss Baby Roll. Who's this by? L'Oreal. Yeah, I don't mind this one either. I think this is quite a good one. This is probably my second favourite. It really does just add both volume and length so nicely. It really gives that like false lash effect. So that's my finished like everyday makeup when I don't want to wear a lot of makeup look. Yeah, I just think I just rather like wear less sometimes, and then when I do, like when I go out and I want to put on more makeup, then I actually feel different. I don't know, that's kind of weird. But I do think this makeup look would be really good for school. Anywhere where you just don't feel the need to wear loads of makeup. There's probably actually quite a few things on my face, but I feel like it's all relatively natural. So like when I went to school we weren't allowed to wear makeup, but if you wanted to wear makeup I feel like you could get away with this. So thanks for watching my video. If you liked it, if you could give me a thumbs up or leave me a comment down below, then that'd be really good. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos, and yeah, see you in my next video. Bye! Can I just say, every time I open my softbox lights there's a dead spider in there. Why do they like my softbox lights? Leave me alone, please.